Lil, make it pop. What's up? If he broke, then we can't talk. Nope. The I make it shake. What? Like a shake weight. Make it break. Like an earthquake. Break the bank. If I put this work in, is you gon' cop me a Birkin? Money make this hot girl act a fool, and that's for certain. I'ma get the twerking, he know I'm his favorite person. That nigga think my...
What's up? It's your girl, Chyna the Greatest. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. Today, your girl is back again with another video for you guys. As you guys can see by the title, today I'm going to be telling you guys the craziest time of me dating somebody and I caught them up. The first time I date somebody, I look through their shit. I'm sorry, like I have to see what I'm up against. I have to snoop, I have to be sneaky, and I have to do my due diligence. The guy that I'm talking about, he is a well-known influencer. So we actually met at this red carpet event. I've been watching this person for maybe 2-3 years before I actually met them in person. Mind you, they are another descent. We're not going to get into it. No, we're going to get into it. They African descent. Yeah, I'm being bold. What's up? Who gonna check me? Even with me being a well-known influencer, I do get starstruck of other influencers, especially if I actually watch their content. I'm looking good. I got my makeup done, hair done, nails done, toes out. I'm gonna just say what's up. We all here. I said, Angel, like, I love your videos. He was like, oh, I know you. I'm like, you know, I'm like, who don't know me? But hey, whatever. As the conversation is going, bruh is like flirting with me. Yes, I was starstruck and I do enjoy bruh videos, but I'm not attracted to him. So they was like, you know, after party at the club lounge. I got school in the morning, so I don't really like clubbing, and also I'm not paying to get in. I walked to my car. Influencer guy, he like, I can see him kind of looking for me. Where you going? I'm finna go home. He like, well, you know, we going to the club lounge. Like, why won't you come? You don't gotta worry about paying. So I'm like, okay, I'll ride with you. So he was like, yeah, you can ride with me. So when we get in, y'all, the club is close to closing as well. So it's dummy packed. Very last minute. It's hella people there. And one thing about Nigerians, they gonna pay. It's hella squish. My feet hurt. Mind you, I got heels on. My slides is in my car. My car is not here. Somebody in a section asked me if I wanted to sit down. Like, I don't know if they knew me from like social media or what, but they was nice enough to let me sit in a section. So we gonna call him Casey. As we was walking to the section, y'all, he holding my hand. He asked me if I wanted something. So I'm like, well, yeah, I'll get a water. Like, y'all, he literally went across the room, compact crowd, to get me some water. Bare minimum, but it's still cute. This guy like steps on my foot. Y'all don't know me in person, but I'm very blunt. I'm not scared. I used to get in fights when I was in middle school and high school. So the first time I let it slide, all right, it's crowded. Nigga did it again. Like, this time he's like hovering over me. So I hit him with a nigga like this here with it, chat. Like, hella in my personal space. Nigga get mad. He looking angry. Casey, he gets in front of the nigga. He gets in front of me to kind of protect me. The fact that he's willing to take it there about me, I thought that was cutesy. Me, Casey, and his friends, we went to another club. We get to this club. It's some like African club, Nigerian club. I know because the jollof rice was spectacular. Ordered some food, right? I kind of took some cash out my purse. I gave him like a 20. I'm like, here you go. I'm like, thank you so much. He's like, what you doing? Like, no, like, put that back in your purse. I was like, oh no, this for the food. No, you good. I got you. Cool. Maybe I'm overstepping. Let me be in my feminine girl era. The section is on his tab. Hookah going, drinks, liquor, bottles. This nigga paying. Nigga started feeding me steak tips from a toothpick in front of the whole section. As I'm headed back to my car, something comes up to where I start talking about how I do Airbnb. I think he asked me like, what side of town I live on or something. So I'm like, well, I be doing Airbnb, so I really be all over. Sometimes I be at my sister's, sometimes I be at my mom's whenever I gotta guess. Woo, woo. As we get back to my car, a song come on, but it's like an oldie but goldie song. I'm like, oh, John, turn this up. I was like, I'm gonna get out the car after this song over with. And I give him a hug. Like, I hit him when okay, Casey, was good hanging out. Casey grabbed my chin and kissed me. I just was compelled to do the tongue thing. So we was doing the tongue thing. So when I got home, y'all, he called me, making sure I made it home safely. Fast forward to the nitty gritty. Casey called me. I'm coming from work, me and him chopping it up. What you doing this weekend? So I'm like, oh, I'm not doing nothing. I got a Airbnb guest, so I'm probably gonna clean the crib. And then I'm heading to my sister's in Macon. My sister live in Macon, so anytime I would have a booking, I would just go to her spot. He was like, isn't it like 5 hours away? Just basically trying to be funny, trying to drag it. Macon ain't nothing but an hour, 30 minutes away. Unless you want to go all the way to Alabama. I mean, I have a guest room. You can just come here. You got. I took Brett offer. Big ass house. Damn. Nicely decorated. It don't smell like roaches in here or nothing. I get inside of the guest room. Price tags on the lamps and the bedding as if he just bought it. No way this nigga just went furniture shopping for a bit. Asked him, I said, shoot, how I said, how long ago you decorated? I said, you know, I see it still got the price tags on here and stuff. This is nice. Where you get this? He was like, oh, I just went shopping for the room this morning. I did it for you. You know, there wasn't no furniture in here before you came. Who the can just wake up on a Tuesday morning for me to furniture shop? I need at least 2 weeks saving up. $60-$70 lamps. This is very much IKEA, very much rooms to go, very much Ashley's furniture. I hear a female voice with a thick African accent outside on the porch. So he gets in the shower. He like, yeah, make yourself at home. Not only do this nigga got good content, he's also really nice. This is my sister, Chyna. His sister's name is the same as mine. Chyna smoking, I'm smoking. We swapping blunts. Put my number in your phone, girl. We should go get some lunch sometime. So I'm trying to basically connect with the sister to get to the nigga. The first day, nothing happened. I slept inside of the guest room where I was supposed to. He slept inside his room. Before I went to work that morning, he up before me. I'm like, hey, do you have some coffee? I have a coffee maker here. He was like, oh yeah, it's in the garage. I gotta grab it. He downstairs brewing me the coffee. Why this nigga got a robe on with his print pushing through the robe? Bigger than a bus. It's the print through the robe, girl. Why is the print through the robe like that? So I go to work, girl. I'm thinking about that print that I saw when he made me that coffee. Girl, like immediately I just started planning our wedding. I get off late. He come in from the Hawks game. I'm getting in good with the sister while he's away from home. He comes home from the Hawks game very tipsy. So I already knew he was gonna be on that with me. I'm just here platonically. After I saw the Stanley Cup in his boxers, I'm not gonna lie, babe, the spirit of lust grabbed me by the hair. I had to crack the Stanley Cup through my period on. So I couldn't even get into it. So before I left his house that morning, y'all, why his sister cooked me a whole Nigerian breakfast. Me and his sister texting that entire week. She brought to my attention that she really been trying to go to church. His sister don't have a car. So she like, yeah, girl, you know, do you mind taking me? Why you want to ask your brother? You know, we can just meet at the church. So she was like, oh no, my brother is atheist. Damn. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I just had sex with a demon. This nigga don't believe in God. Like, he don't even think there's a God, period. I asked him. The spirit of lust, how we can be blinded by the devil's trap. Y'all, this is serious. Let's get into it. Now we're gonna dive a little bit deeper. I can't say no to her wanting to go to church. I'm really, really serious when it comes to people's salvation and faith. So after church, she was like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna show you how to cook this Nigerian dish. I was like, what? I said, girl, I want to learn how to cook egusi and fufu. Y'all, she taught me how to cook egusi from scratch. A lot of people think sex is just sex, but no. Like, once she told me that, immediately I kind of started hyperventilating, bruh. I opened myself up to a demon. I'm asking her about her brother. Do he got a girlfriend? If you an atheist, I just assume that you don't have no morals. Just so I can clear my conscience. Casey had just got out of a 2-year relationship. You know, he really broke her heart. Mind you, she got her thick Nigerian accent. She's very emotive when she's talking. He cheated on her. I said, how you know that, child? One day when he went to a meeting, she came in her room, tears, knocking on her door. Chai, open the door. You have to see this. Casey was dealing with other girls, whole lot of other girls, while being in a relationship with Shawty. It was hella girls, and she showed me the iPad. I go upstairs to talk to Casey. I was like, hey, Casey, why you didn't go to church with us? Basically, like, pushing it off, like, oh no, that's not my thing. Like, I don't do that. I don't believe there is a God. Like he said, basically somewhere along those lines, like, I don't believe God is real. It's not really my forte. I don't like to get into it. I'm not spiritual. So I'm talking to him, y'all. I encountered a demon. So as I'm talking to him, basically trying to like preach the gospel to him, he kind of was getting a little like agitated. Like he kind of didn't want to hear what I had to say. So I took a little step back, but I still kind of proceeded. Something like, I actually texted it to my apostle because I was very concerned. I said, Apostle, I hope you're well. Happy Sunday. Hate to bother, but I'm at a friend's and he has a demon in him. I spoke to it. He was talking in third person. I blessed the house when he was away and I've been praying since I arrived. But what else is stronger? Something that'll stick. I mentioned to him, I blessed the house. Then he said, well, I'm still here. And then I'm knowing how demons work. Demons are in the flesh. The only way you can cast out a demon is if you cast it out like through deliverance administration. Maybe you get baptized. And then I said, you're in the flesh. He said, of course I am. I don't run on batteries. I knew it was a demon because y'all know I read a lot of books. It's this book called Deliverance from Demonic Curses and Covenant. The demon is talking to me in third person and everything he said was very witty. Demons have personalities and they're very very arrogant. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, but if I plead the blood of Jesus Christ right now, I bet you gonna squirm. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I didn't say it because, you know, you're not supposed to prophesy one-on-one. So I just left it alone. Like, I kind of was just testing the waters. I'm cutting onions. So as I'm chopping the onions, a piece of the knife kind of like stumbled and cut my flesh. I go upstairs to Casey. I said, Casey, can you take me to Walgreens? I just cut my finger. 2 weeks later came and she wanted me to come spend the night because she wanted to go to church again. Is Casey gonna be there? Oh no, I think he's going out of town. Casey not gonna be there. All right, long story short, Casey left his computer unlocked. As I'm there, I'm still snooping. Even though I know I would never be with him or somebody like him just because of the atheist thing. I just want to know like how many demons I encounter, if any. His sister is at work, so I'm at the house by myself waiting on her. Around this time, it's pollen season. I guess he seen me come in the house on the camera. So he was like, hey, you know, when you come in the house, can you just make sure you change your clothes and, you know, take off your shoes at the door because, you know, I have allergies. I just don't want the pollen getting inside. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, he's probably coming back. I text him, right? I'm like, hey, yeah, everything is good. I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Woo-woo. I send the text. The notification sounded. So I'm like, is this nigga here? I thought this nigga wasn't here. Like, he just told me he wasn't here. I'm like looking. So I go in his room. I don't see nothing in there. I go in the guest room. Don't see nothing in there. And then I go inside of his office, like his office space. The computer is up. Password in. Apple desktop image, like unlock. I'm finna snoop. Come on. I have to snoop. Like, I'm gonna snoop. Nobody's here. Today is the day. I'm talking about in it. First thing I see, my number not saved, chat. I don't mean to childish thing to you. All right, I'm in my feelings about that a little bit. What? I thought we was friends. I'm in his messages. And within like the last, maybe let's say the last 7 days, 3-4 days, this hella bitches phone numbers unsaved, including mine. I'm reading them. One of them was like, come in the office. This other girl was like, hey, do you have Wi-Fi? What's the Wi-Fi password? This other girl, he was texting. He actually had her number saved. Why the day after we had sex, he invited her over. He texted her. He was like, I need you. You know, basically trying to have sex with her. Like, I need you. This nigga invited another female over after he had sex with me that morning. Like, that's actually kind of crazy. I didn't know niggas was that dirty. You get what I'm saying? Like, I thought niggas had at least common courtesy to wait to at least a day, 2 days. It was another shawty in his phone. Oh, I guess I don't hear from you no more. He like basically left her on red. So whoever you texted last is gonna be in that top. I'm like scrolling through, is hella just like how my notifications are. His notifications was like that, except for in his messages of unsaved numbers. The same hour I arrived at his house, he texted the girl to come to the other house. So it's hella women like he's using for sex. Immediately, the whole computer freezes up. I feel like the demon locked the computer. The computer is unlocked. He's nowhere around. I'm like, dude, this nigga got cameras. No cameras are in the office. How does he know that I was scrolling on a computer? The last thing he was on was the video he was editing. Is no way some messages from a week ago with him and his girlfriend are now up on the screen. I just knew I messed up, y'all. I called my best friend. Her name Katie. I said, Katie, she was like, what? Calm down. My job. Katie is Asian. You know, them Asians be smart. How can I go into the computer? Like, what can I do to reset the computer? She was like, just unplug it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I unplugged it, y'all. 3 PCs, 1 MacBook. He also got his MacBook Pro. Like, he got an advanced setup. So as I'm pulling out plugs, I'm not knowing which plug is for what device. Bro, I'm pulling out one plug, second plug. The computer is still not shutting off, gang. I unplugged another plug. The computer is still not shutting off. I finally got to where the computer shut off. His sister finna be home in less than an hour. This nigga telling me to do pollen control, so he's probably gonna be back any minute now. I done messed up. So I'm literally sitting back just thinking about what lie or what excuse I'ma say if he ever raised some suspicion that I was on his computer. I plugged everything back up. At least I thought. The computer rebooted. Like, it was like the little Apple icon. I'm like, thank God. His sister come home. Me and her go to dinner. So he didn't come that night, thank God. But he came following morning. Me and bruh got to talking, right? Mind y'all, he flirting with me. Hell nah. I really wanted to like violate that nigga. I was so angry after seeing those messages. You are disrespectful. And then had the nerve to try to have sex with me again the following week when I came to see his sister. I just felt played. I felt betrayed. Even though bruh did not owe me no loyalty, it does not matter though. I'm seeing how many females he texts on a day-to-day. I'm seeing that my number not saved. I'm not finna fake kick it with nobody after I seen you violate me. So he comes to the house very uppity uppity. Next next morning, he's very happy, smiley. What's up, Chyna? Like, flirting with me, giving me compliments, trying to basically fill me up. Yes, I played it off because, you know, you got to keep your composure. I played it off well, but whole time, y'all, I'm like, I really want to slap the out of this nigga. Not because he disrespected me, but because he is a womanizer. He uses women for sex. He gets what he wants, and then he's on to the next. Like, I don't like men like that. I had to put my Christian panties on and, like, be respectful. And then, you know, bruh did allow me to stay at his home, so I can't do too much. I did not have no respect for him. All of that. Oh my God, I love your videos. I don't even love your videos. I literally unfollowed him that following day after I left their house. He like throwing little slick shots, like making it known like he want to have sex. Whole time I'm like, nigga, you probably got AIDS. You think I'm gonna have sex with you ever again with a demon inside of you? You atheist, womanizer. Every time I see this nigga on my For You page, I hit that tab where it say not interested. He started talking to me about a project he got coming out. He was like, yeah, I got a sequel coming out on YouTube. I want you to see it before you go. This nigga started walking in the office chat. As I'm walking to the office chat, it was like a walk of shame. It was the longest walk of my life. He's walking to the computer. I'm praying, asking God, please don't let the messages be up there. As he's opening his computer, I'm trying to distract him. What you had going on this week? Like, what you got going? So tell me a little bit about the sequel. Like, you know, like I'm trying to basically get his mind off of looking directly at the screen while he's putting his password in. I forgot to plug this shit back up. He go plug the computer. He like, who is in here? I'm acting like I'm stretching. You saw this video? Like, I'm trying to distract the fuck out of bruh from noticing that his messages is up. He typing his password. The messages are up. This nigga getting clicking fast as all you hear is this, chat. He's trying to exit out to make sure I don't see the messages. So he not even thinking, oh, these are my messages. He's thinking, I don't want her to see it. Maybe he did notice. Maybe he didn't notice. He's showing me the content. I'm laughing. I was like, all right, I'm finna get going. In my mind, I'm like, I'm never coming over here again. As I'm reading these messages, y'all, these women are double texting him, replying back, oh, I guess you don't know nobody no more. These same women that's texting him and he not replying, in the same breath they was texting him, he texted his girlfriend back the same moment. If he wanted to, ladies, he would. He don't want to talk to you. He see your text, see your number, he know who you are. When I seen that junk made me look at niggas differently. It made me look at the dating pool different. Like, if a nigga don't text me back, I'm not double texting you. I'm not following up with a call. Y'all ever got secondhand embarrassment out of nowhere, bro? Shawty said, hello, I hope you're doing well. I was going to tell you, I was going to lose your number. I don't want to be friends with my brother's friends. We can follow each other on Snapchat. It's really stressful always having to ask him for us to hang out, blah, blah, blah. I'm a big fan, Chyna. Okay, no reply. Like, I'm still not replying. As you guys can see, talking to herself. 13th, y'all. Not even 2 weeks later. Hey Chyna, how are you? I cooked some nice lamb jollof rice. Are you mad at me? I'm really sorry. I really miss you. Y'all think her brother told her don't talk to me no more? So we gonna back up a little bit and I'm gonna conclude this story. So before she cut me off, she ended up inviting me over for food. As I'm getting off the exit, she like, yeah girl, I made the food for you. I'm finna start on the rice. So I'm thinking the food about to get cold. Let me zoom over there real quick and get the food. She's a great cook. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm driving 35 minutes every time to eat her food. As soon as I'm getting off the exit, I get a call from her. Casey said that he has company. You can't come. I said, well, I haven't talked to Casey in over a month. I don't give a fuck about him having company. Casey said you can come get the food, but you can't come in. Cool, that's his house. Probably the 8th hoe this week. Ben not wanting you, but you didn't know that. So you think you gotta hide the fact that you got other over. I didn't knock on the door. I go in front of the door. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get the food. Like, at least I got a free meal tonight. She opened the door, y'all. Tell me why Chyna pulled me in. She pulls me in this house. She was like, shh. Mind you, her brother got cameras all around the house, except for in the office. I'll check. He's not gonna know he's upstairs. He has company. Chai, this nigga got cameras everywhere I turn. I'm eating good. I said, I'm thirsty. I said, you can give me some water real quick. She was like, just go up there and get it yourself. Y'all, his sister's a minutes, bro. I sneak upstairs, girl. I just felt like a burglar. Why him and this bitch upstairs cackling? I wish I can go up there and blow his cover right now. They upstairs cackling. And you remember when I'm like, okay. I thought I was strong enough to get the ice in the water immediately as soon as I got that water, bro. I regretted it. Like, I just was ready to go home. Chyna like, girl, he just texted me, right? The text was like, or y'all can just sneak in my house. So basically him clarifying that he saw me on the camera. Yeah, y'all, that concludes this story. Do not be blinded by the spirit of lust, because you never know that you could be encountering a demon. The moral of the story is getting good with his sister and check that phone whenever you get a chance. Also, do not be no pygmisha blowing up a nigga text message. He see your texts. He texted that other girl back. He just didn't text you back. Casey, if you're seeing this, I went through your messages, bro. Understand and realize the void that you're trying to fill having sex with multiple women, you're only going to fill it with Jesus Christ. That's the only way you're going to be able to fill that void. Not sex with multiple people. You need Jesus Christ. Because what you don't want to happen, that condom break one day and you catch something you can't get rid of. So repent and turn to Jesus Christ.
Lil, make it pop. What's up? If he broke, then we can't talk. Nope. The I make it shake like a shake weight. Make it break like an earthquake.